Tyler from Tenthumbspro.com. New ukulele every Wednesday and Saturday. Today we're breaking down Suspicious Minds by Elvis Presley, so get your fingers ready because this is some serious finger picking. Printable tabs by becoming a Patreon. You'll see links in the notes as well as the description. You'll also see my email down there if you want some one-on-one lessons. All right, subscribe. New ukulele every Wednesday and Saturday. Think about becoming a Patreon. Grab your ukulele, brain attention span, follow me on in, and let's get suspicious. Suspicious minds. I can't see anything. So this is a really riff-based tune, so let's go ahead and break the riffs down, and it's a good place to start the intro. It sounds like this. Okay, so what we're doing is we're making a G chord, and it's this cool like G to C rhythm that we got going on. So we start with a G, and we're gonna pluck the E and the A string together, and our thumb is gonna pluck the G string. That's on the one beat. Then our thumb comes down and gets the second fret of the C string on the and. One and, second beat, middle finger on the A. One and two. Really make sure that you get that on the second beat. One and two. It's easy to rush that, so you gotta take your time and make sure you're in the pocket. One and two and three. This is where it speeds up. So on the third beat, you're going to hammer 2 to 4. And then when you do that, your middle finger comes down and grabs the third fret of the A string. This right here comes from this C shape. 4 and 3. E string and a C note. So we have an E note and a C note, which are, a C chord is C, E, and G. So these are two of the notes that make up the C chord. So you get 1 and 2 and 3 E and 2 hammer 4, middle finger down to the third fret, play the fourth fret again, back to the third fret, and you hit this third fret right on the fourth beat. If you hit that on the fourth beat, you're gonna stay in time. So that's kind of like the mile marker for, or like the head pin, if you want an analogy, the mile marker or the head pin. Shake hands with the head pin. That's how you get the strikes when you're bowling. And then the only time this happens is in the intro. You come back and you hammer 2 to 4 again before you go back to the G. So really slow. It's 1 and 2 and 3 E and a 4 E and. That 2 hammer 4, if it's too hard, then you can play this like the second measure. The second measure is much easier because it doesn't have that last hammer on. So if you look at the second measure, the only difference is removing that 2 to 4, and it's 1 and 2 and 3 E and a 4 and. And believe it or not, just removing that hammer on makes it so much easier. Just like that. So let's go ahead and play the both of them. If the second one is way easier for you and the first one's way harder, then you can just play the second one throughout it, because we're going to see this rhythm quite a bit. So here we go. Let's play these two together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 E and a 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 E and a 4 and boom. Now when we get to the verse, we're going to see this as the rhythm. And when you're looking at the song sheet, I did G and C, and I marked these little chord changes with the lyrics. So what happens here is you play through the G riff 2 times. And then you get to the C riff. It's essentially the same thing, but it's a C and an F, which is a 1 and a 4 chord, the same relationship with a G and a C. So you take the C, same, you're going to start off by playing the G, E, and A notes, then the C note open, third fret of the A, open C, and then we do this rhythm. So you hammer on open G, second fret, first fret of the E string, open C, first fret of the E, and then on the and, open C and E. So you get 1 and 2 and 3 E and a 4 and. Same rhythm. We play that 2 times. So if we play these 4 measures together, we get that sounds so amazing. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next section. This is the second half of the verse, and here we're doing the D to G riff. This one took me the longest to get down. It sounds like this. So we make a D, and we start off and we pluck this time, instead of the G, E, and A, the C, E, and A, down to the G on the and, then the E and the A together, and then the G. So 1 and 2 and, open A, hammer on the 2nd fret, and when you do that, just make the G chord and go 3 E and a 4, playing the 3rd fret of the E string on the 4th beat, and then you'll play 2 and 3 on the and. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 E and a 4 and. To the C riff. To the G riff 2 times. Oops, to the G riff 2 times. All right. And so that is like the first verse, these 8 measures together. So let's play these 8 measures together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then you would repeat those first 6 measures. So you do the G riff twice, C riff twice, then the D and the C riff. Then there's this little turnaround before the chorus that sounds like this. This is a D chord, C chord, B minor, D7. You could play D, C, B minor, D7 if you wanted. Okay, so keep that in mind. When I play D here, you can play D here. When I play C here, you can play C here. But it's just D, down, down, up. 1, 2, and. Down to C, 3, 4, and. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. B minor, 1, 2, and then a D7, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So we get 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. Or 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. Both of these work. Then we jump into the chorus. Okay, so when we get to the chorus, it is a more traditional strumming style. We're not doing this crazy finger picking patterns or anything. And we have a C chord, G chord, B minor, C, D. And the strum pattern is down, down, up, down, down, up. Like 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Full measure on C, full on G, full on B minor. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. C and D are each 2 beats. After that, it's E minor, B minor, C. So then we get E minor, B minor, C, and then there's this little wrinkle. It's D7, but suspended 4. So it's 2, 2, 3, 3. You go down, down, up, and then D7, down, then D9, down, up. The D9 is an option. You could just do the D7. So you could really slowly go down, down, up, down, down, up. Or you could go down, down, up, down, down, up. Cool, dissonant, pretty gnarly. Lyrics up. Let's play through that. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Second time through, though, the D7 suspended part is going to be B7 suspended 4, B7. This is a really cool sound. For songwriters out there, that suspended 4 on the dominant to the dominant sounds incredible. So if we play it, so this is the second chorus again, and this is right before it goes into the 6/8 part. So you'd play it like this. And then we go into the 6/8 finger picking part. Let's take a look at that. Here it's E minor, B minor, C, and D. But the finger picking is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you do your thumb, index, middle for the 1, 2, 3. Then ring, middle, index for the 4, 5, 6. So over the E minor, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That happens again. Then it goes G, C, G, same pattern. Then it jumps right back into 4/4 over the D with a down, down, up, down, down, up. So playing that part, you would go. And then you are back into the next piece of the song. So let's play through. Okay, so our 6/8 break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we are back into the next piece of the song. So the third verse is the same. You play through the third verse, you do the riffs, everything's the same as the first verse. And then you get into the coda after that. And then it's the same progression, but we're no longer doing the riffs. We just get into straight strumming, and it's G, down, down, up, down, down, up, 2 times. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 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 then D, C, G, G. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 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 that's the coda, and it starts to fade out. You can play that 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, however many times you want, but when you're ready to finish, you strum on a G. So let's pretend like this is our last time playing through that coda. We get. And that would be the end of the song. And those are all the pieces you need to play Suspicious Mind. Thank you so much for watching to the very end. Tenthumbspro.com. Thanks for rocking with us. Thank you so much for watching to the very end of the lesson here at Tenthumbspro.com. We appreciate you learning with us. Keep on rocking and rolling. Keep on staying classy, San Diego. And until next time, have a lovely day, rock and roll, and we'll catch you next Wednesday or Saturday. Life's on the road, so who knows what's going to be behind me. We're going to be moving, we're going to be grooving, but we're going to be teaching, and we're going to be rocking. Catch you then. Take care of yourselves. And as always, stay classy, San Diego.